Wow. So, morning. It is something like the 30th of August, and yeah, it's pretty fresh. A bit chilly wind. It's kind of nice though after the summer, so it's kind of freshened up. Sunny and beautiful today, but a bit chilly. I should have bought a jacket or something, but yeah. So it's kind of checking. This is coming up for like 2 weeks since I did the finishing off of the challenge and did that really long ultra. I've had a bit of a sore throat and a like temperature thing since then, some viral thing. I think it's just my body getting its energy back and stuff, and been having long sleeps and stuff, but I'm not fully shaking it all off, and obviously I'm working and everything still, so it's been a bit hectic, but it's been good, and it's been a reflective time. I've been doing a bit of DIY projects in the garden, tidying up the garden and things like that. And I've cut down to 50 kilometers a week mileage walking and running total. Did about 55 last week. We'll see what I do this week. It's very strange how it feels quite a lot to do 50 now, even though I was doing 100 for 10 weeks. It's very strange. My knee is feeling a little bit better, but I think there's a benefit to be had in doing a certain amount of walking to keep it kind of tight as such with the muscles and things. Weight wise, I'm kind of around that 128 kilogram, which is quite nice to see, really. um, yeah, I've just kind of settled there, and that's with eating carbs as well and stuff. So the likelihood is, if I had a few carb-free days, likelihood is, if I go for a run later, I don't know if I will, but if I do a 5 or 10k or something, the likelihood is that it will be dropping down to the 126s and sevens, after like rinsing out some of the carbs. So pretty cool actually. Not as dramatic a result as I wanted in some ways, but also I navigated a 2.5 week holiday, which normally would put on 10 kilogram. Um, yeah, I just really want to shake off this sore throat and temperature fatigue I get in the late afternoon and things. Um, Taking my multivitamins and stuff and bits and bobs and creatine, but which helps I think. But I don't know. I'm thinking just to have like a bit of a few days detox slash fasting for a few days and just see how it gets me. Um, yeah, and don't know. It's just I think there was just a lot to do as well in work. It was very busy, and I've managed to get that done to a degree now, and got about half to more extra even done on it. Quite a lot done actually. So I just need to tidy up some stuff with regards to our websites and stuff and other bits on social media, and crack on with some report writing and stuff. So yeah, I guess yeah, we did a nice fundraiser in the end. It was nice. There was about 300 and odd quid was raised for the Gurkha Centre, which will help a great deal. And help him, the CEO there, works tirelessly as a social worker and voluntary hours and pays for the salaries out of his own monies and stuff. So yeah, it's something else to behold, the commitment and the passion for it, and we can only try and help or every way we can and stuff. So yeah, we just thankful for all of the donations. So that's really great. Thanks for that for everyone, and it's really thinking about your own goals and what you'd like to work on. I'm contemplating now what's next for me. I'm going to try and readjust to doing weights and things like that. I find doing weights kind of tricky, and so it's a good challenge to set myself is to do weights, because there's a lot of growth to be had doing weights, because it's never really been something. I've always had a bit of a blockage about it being for posers and stuff. And I was always more about doing practical things like moving a stack of wood or chopping wood or digging something in the garden or moving something heavy, collecting firewood or something, as being like a weightlifting fitness thing. And but the actual act of doing weights in a gym, I still need to get over it in my head. Um, in the context of like I'm older than 40 now, you know, obviously, and you need to do weights just to maintain your muscle mass and your skeletal strength and stuff. So it's more of a functional requirement now, and I need to frame it like that rather than this idea that you know you're doing it to try and pose and things. But you know, posing I'm sure is fine sometimes. But yeah, good luck with all of your goals. Really, it's important to pat yourself on the back because it's easy to be critical of yourself and be looking at the negative side of things. So important to think about the positives, the good things that came from things, and then really scaffold on that and just think what's next. And sometimes just give yourself a moment. You know, I've given myself a couple of weeks. Still not shaking off this sore throat and stuff, which is a bit of a weird one. You know, I think it's a viral thing or something. Um, yeah, it's just maybe just easy enough after 10 weeks. It needed to just come out of my system a bit, you know, and have a rest a bit. But feel good, feel strong relatively. Apart from that, and yeah, good luck with everything. And you can always put something in the comments if you fancy getting some guidance on something or other, or some ideas about certain things you want me to do a video on something. I am a therapist after all, so you know, if you want us to do any content on a specific topic, then you can put it in the comments, and I'll have a go maybe when I've got a bit of time. Have a lovely day. Take care for now.